Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video as I'm getting set up here. But I figured this way I would do the bit of an intro. This is thanks to FreddyLit, who sent in a request for me to react to another video by Quinn's Ideas, this time called The First Aliens, A Brief History of Aliens in Science Fiction. It is 25 minutes and 2 seconds long. Thanks go out to FreddyLit for the request. I do appreciate it. For those interested or requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, tier lists, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box. I'll get to it as soon as I can. For those who sent them, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I will not be showing the video because I think YouTube has a broken copyright system and I just don't want to deal with the whole thing. I'll put the link in the info box, and for those who want to follow along, feel free. Another tab or window. Feel free to follow along. I'm paused at the very beginning, and thank you to the people out there for the generosity. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Got Quinn's Ideas, nice little synthesizer score. His Patreon, thanks. Definitely doing well for his channel. He has almost 900,000 subscribers, which I will never have. So congrats to him. But I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of effort into his videos, so that's deserved. I know I don't put a lot of effort in my videos, so I did what I deserve. I know that. That's a shitload of stars. Yeah. If each of those stars... Yeah, that's the thing is, if we are alone, that'd be an awful big old waste of space. That's cool artwork. That right there is pretty cool artwork. Lucian's True History. I wonder where he gets like this image here with the move-in star background. Like, is there like a certain page he finds for this stuff? Like this here with all the spinning Earth, multiple Earth spinning. Does he make that? Does he find that somewhere? Is there some website that he finds this stuff on? Same with this, like the figure. Does he make this? If so, I wonder how you make it, or does he just find this stuff? I don't know. So yeah, he's showcasing kind of the early stories and days of people thinking that there may be something out there. Now he's talking about a Greek philosopher. Well, that's the ego. Hey, I tell you the multiple worlds. Why are you trying? I haven't even conquered this one yet. Well, who says you don't conquer this one, motherfucker? God, that ship is spinning so quick. Talk about getting puked on. I did a tilt-a-whirl back to the day. I puked. Pretty embarrassing. Never again will I do those kind of rides. Conversations to plurality. I mean, yeah, that's the thing is that you would think there has to be some kind of life somewhere else, but at the same time, who says they have the same type of thinking we do? Or the same type of process that we do? They may just be happy eating and hunting wherever they do. Maybe they don't even want to think about leaving and going out there, and maybe they can go into space, but they go as far as we can, which is not that far at all. So there's just no way we can reach each other. It's just too far away. Maybe they've tried, it's just we can't get there. And they can't get here. I mean, aliens, I want to believe. Well, the two X-Files it is, I want to believe, but I don't know. Have we been visited by aliens? I don't know. I think a lot of times the evidence is easily can be scrutinized and debunked. I do. I think it's just some, it's you want to believe it for wish fulfillment, but I think a lot of it's just easy to debunk. I'm just cynical and I believe it if I saw it myself. Of course, H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, of course. Is of course been multiple versions of War of the Worlds. That's cool artwork. Of course, been multiple versions of War of the Worlds. There's the '50s one there, which it was what it was. I didn't mind the Tom Cruise one. I know people didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I think I saw it in the theater back in the day. Dakota Fanning, which I liked. Tim Robbins, his whole role, I think you could have cut that whole thing out. Or shorten it. If not cut out, then shorten it. Because I do think that scene went on a bit too long with Tim Robbins. And anyway. And of course, there's direct-to-video ones like C. Thomas Howell. I think he was in 2 of them. The germs. The germs killed him. The tripods. Bill Mathers. Very good artwork, Bill Mathers. That's it. Yeah, I mean, that is a Steven Spielberg film. Like everyone forgets exists. Is War of the Worlds. I don't mind it. I didn't hate it, but I think that's there it is. I think that shot is from the movie War of the Worlds with Spielberg. And scattered about it, some of their overturned war machines, some of the now rigid handling machines, and a dozen of them stark and silent and laid in a row, were the Martians dead, slain, putrefactive and diseased bacteria against which their systems were unprepared, slain as the red weed was being slain after all man's devices have failed by the humblest things that God, in his wisdom, has put upon this earth. AKA, fuck you, you got STD, you're dead. You're dead, buddy. Sneeze you to death. Achoo. Bless you, fuck you, bye. Hmm. Starship Troopers. Of course, reference to the movie there. Starship Troopers. Oh, that's some nice artwork someone did for the movie. Starship Troopers, I don't mind as a film. I think there's some really good action set pieces in there. Pretty violent. Got gore, got nudity. I'm not big on Casper Van Dien. I mean, compared to other movies, he's a bit better in that. Compared to, I don't know, what was that giant snake movie you did? Python. But Casper Van Dien, and also its purpose makes it where it's not a favorite of mine. Like, I get it and I appreciate it, but it's the humans kind of, they're the bad guys, really. The humans are the bad guys, Starship Troopers. Because I did it though. It's about how, well, he's explaining the deal with it. When you vote, you use your force. Your force, my friends, is violence, the supreme authority from which all authorities are derived. But, people, the younger generation, are being brainwashed by media and misled into thinking they're fighting a valiant war. Because then people go, well, wait a minute. From what we've heard rumors that we've been pushing stuff to them and screwing up their life and screwing up their world and giving them, like, push them into a war with us, like push them back to the wall where they don't have a choice and they want to defend their world, their home. But I don't know. I get it. I appreciate it. So I do like Starship Troopers. It's just, so it's talking about Star Trek, how there's a lot of stories where aliens just look like humans. That's called budget. Saving the budget. Well, in books, of course, they don't have to worry about that. But for TV shows, it's like, how do we save the budget? Well, they don't have makeup. They're just aliens that look like us. Saves a lot on makeup, so. I mean, obviously, for a book, you don't have to worry about that. Hmm. Yeah, it does. For not anymore. This is a Federation's like a utopia. Not anymore. Not if you watch fucking Picard. There's capitalism now in Picard and stuff. They changed that shit. Morally bankrupt. Yeah, like the Federation and the Picard show. Gene Roddenberry's anti-capitalist views. He would be pissed off with how Star Trek is nowadays. Fucking pissed. Fucking pissed. Running with the Cardassians. But I love Star Trek, the original show. I have the first 3 seasons up there. I have the older sets, so they only have the they only have the original versions. That was before they even offered the remastered versions, and now you get them where they have both. But I just have it on DVD, the old clamshell versions. The third season, there's some pretty flawed episodes, but I like all 3 seasons. I even have the cartoon. I like the cartoon. I love the first 6 movies. Love the first 6 movies. The fifth has its flaws, but I like all 6 of them. What if any alien life form conquers the Earth? Well, then we're shit out of luck. Shit out of luck. Childhood's End, huh? Don't think I've heard of Childhood's End. Sorry, I'm listening to the explanation of this book. So they look like demons. Damn, through the Stargate. Prepare you for the transformation that is now at hand. Help you with evolution. Mm. So the people born would share one mind and share the mind of that cosmic fuckhead and join them. No more individuality. That's interesting. Done like a, a storybook. That artwork there. This cool artwork that would be cool to see in a movie, but it'd be done in CGI. And again, with the way movies are, the bigger budget they have, the shittier the effects look. And the CGI won't look as good as this artwork. That's the sad thing. And with Arthur C. Clarke, of course, yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey, 2010, which I like both of them. Actually, it would be interesting to see 3001 done as a movie. What's funny, it says author 3001, The Final Odyssey. I'm surprised, as they're so used to bringing back franchises or whatever. Why not? Why about 3001? Have the guy who did Blade Runner 2049 do that? I mean, he did fucking Blade Runner and Dune. Why not a sequel to 2001? Might as well. Are we alone in the universe? Well, if they look at LA, they're not going to want to share shit. Because they don't think leaders are too fucking dumb to do. Too fucking dumb. Too fucking dumb to deal with. Like, this is what the fuck you guys are doing? Piss on that. That's what I was saying at the beginning. It's just it's too long. It's too far away. It's too far away. Just too damn far away for anybody to get here, and vice versa. Oh, trust me, if there's alien life and they landed here, and within 2 years, if they were like, oh, they're nice, there'd be people wanting to fuck them. And you know it too. There'd be people like, hey, I want to have sex with that thing. They'll cosplay as like, hey, I'm an alien too. Let's fuck. You don't know if they're male or female. They're going to be people like, I don't care. We will not be mature enough as a species. Just look at LA. How those dumb fucks. Yeah, let's not, clear the reservoir. Let's not fill it up. Let's not do Dreamcatcher. God. I didn't read the book, but I saw the movie. That was so... The first chunk of that movie was interesting, but then once you got to the shit weasels, anything with shit weasels is going to suck. They're shit weasels. I mean, come on now. Weasels that come out of people's assholes. That's not going to work. Not for me. But that was interesting. I mean, again, the guy does good work. He has well-constructed dialogue and dialect. He's obviously a very well-spoken person. Doesn't stutter. Doesn't screw up his lines. Very articulate with his points. Videos put together with a variety of picture, and wherever he gets all this artwork from, some of them is really cool artwork. And like he said, I mean, if he went through every book dealing with aliens, it'd be like... that'd be impossible to go through every book. That'd be fucking impossible. There's just too many. But... I mean... aliens in science fiction... Obviously he's more into... Well, he talked about Star Trek. But I mean, hell, yeah, I mean, there's the Star Wars, there's the Xenomorphs, there's... I always think of Contact. I always think of Contact with that line. Well, if we're alone, it would be an awful waste of space. I think that's... Was it Carl Sagan? Or... Anyway. But yeah, I mean, this stuff is definitely interesting. Once mankind looked up in the night sky at the stars shining in the black abyss, and they called them gods. Eventually we realized that in actuality our own sun was just like each of those billions of stars out there in the darkness. It only took one leap of thought for someone to ask the question. If each of those stars and suns is suns just like ours, do they have planets just like ours? Well, as well, and if they have planets, then could there be life like us on other worlds? So there you go. But with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again to FreddyLit, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.